Hello, and thank you for clicking on my video. All right, today what I want to talk about is a question that I get on occasion when I'm working with people, and that is, I just got this card from this advisor and it has some letters next to their name. What does that mean? Okay, well, that's a great question. What it means is that that advisor earned a professional designation. In other words, that person sacrificed time and effort and expanded their knowledge base in our industry in order to be a better advisor. That's a great thing. That's kudos. But just keep in mind that professional designations are as varied as the stars, and so are the requirements to earn them. So, what does one do in order to figure out what did that advisor have to do to earn those little letters? Well, if you click on this link right there, it'll take you to FINRA professional designations. Now, as a reminder, FINRA is the regulatory organization or agency that oversees my industry. What you do is once you get to that site, you put in those letters and it'll pull up all the things that were required in order for that advisor to earn that designation. Next question that comes up is they say, well, that's great, but what are some of the things we should really look for in that site? And once that information comes up, in my opinion, these are the most important things that I think you should consider. Number one, is that designation accredited? In other words, is that organization legit? Has it been around for a number of years? Where is it based? What's the reputation of that organization? Because if they're handing out these designations, you want to make sure that it's a legitimate organization. Secondly, what are the educational requirements that that advisor had to complete before even sitting for the exam for that professional designation? In other words, was there a comprehensive field of study and hours that that advisor had to complete? In other words, increasing and expanding their knowledge in that area of study even before they could even sit for the exam. So is that, that's the second most important thing. Thirdly, is there an exam required? And more importantly, is it a exam that's given at a testing facility, and is it proctored? Okay, because there are some designations out there that you get a book this thin and it's an open book test that you complete online. Okay, so make sure that it's at a testing facility and that it is proctored. The other thing is, what are the continuing education requirements that that advisor has to fulfill in order to maintain that professional designation? Most professional designations are going to require a certain number of classroom hours or study hours in order to keep that advisor's knowledge base current and relevant. Okay. And then lastly, what are the prerequisites that that advisor had to have even before they could even qualify to sit for that professional designation? There are some designations that require a college degree. There are some other designations that require a certain number of years that that advisor has had to have been working in that field with clients. Sometimes they require both. Sometimes they don't require any. But anyway, you want to look at what the prerequisites were for that designation, even before the person could even sit for the exam. Okay, so those are the most important things, in my opinion, that I think you should look for. So just to kind of recap what those things are, number one is that professional designation accredited. What were the educational requirements? Is there an exam required? And is it at a testing facility, and is it proctored? Are there continuing education requirements? And what were the prerequisites? Those are the 5 things that I think are the most important. I hope this video has helped you some and will clear up some of that, fog. So next time you get a card and somebody has letters by their name, you can go and you can learn what it actually means. If it's a designation that, the person really had to put a lot of effort into it, or what, and you make the judgment. So I hope this was helpful. Please like this video and, more importantly, subscribe to my channel. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.